Welcome back, students. So, with the introduction and theory out of the way, this is going to be the video, which is relatively longer compared to the other one, because here I'm going through the examples. Yeah, so let's get cracking. So, in this example, I actually wanted to show you as to what you will find the problem as, because they don't always give you something that has brackets and everything, but in most cases, you are supposed to extract the information out of the question. So I have here, Chandler went to purchase groceries. He bought 2 loaves of bread, which cost 17 Rand each, one packet large chips, which cost 45 Rand. He also bought 440 milliliter bottles of cool drinks, which cost 12 Rand each. The plastic bag is 2 Rand. When you buy more than 5 cool drinks, you get a discount of 1 Rand on each. Chandler also bought 22 cheese slices. It's actually supposed to be slices of cheese at 3 Rand each and 6 sausages at 7 Rand each. How much did Chandler spend? So with this being said, now I'll give you the solutions whereby you'll say, how do you approach this problem? So you go through line by one. So the first line, what you find is like he bought 2 loaves of bread, which cost 17 Rand. So that's how you end up with this formula here, which tells you that he started with 2 loaves, which why you get this 2 here, and then you get bread 17 Rand, which is how you actually end up with the 17 Rand. So moving right along, you see that now that we're done with the bread, we look at the next part, which is the chips. So how many chips did he buy? One, and then that's why I have one here. And then how much did it cost? 45, which is why I have 45 here. He also bought 8 times 440 milliliter of bottles cool drink, which costs 12 Rand. You know, so now this is the 8 that I'm talking about. This is the quantity 8, and then I'm also looking at 12 Rand each. I'm also looking at 12 Rand each. But remember that when you buy more than 5 cold drinks, you get a discount of 1 Rand. So you're supposed to subtract the 1 Rand out of the 12 Rand. So essentially what this means is like each cold drink will be costing 11 Rand. But I wanted to show you the step as to how do you express a difference. So then if we continue, then you find that like he also bought one plastic bag, which is what I have here, one plastic bag at 2 Rand. And then from the plastic bag, he also bought 22 slices of cheese. So this is 22 cheese, 3. Right. So now with that being said, you also see that he also bought 6 sausages, which cost 7 Rand each. That's why we have 6 Rand, 6 quantity 6, and then the rand value is 7 Rand. So that's how the problem will be presented to you. So now that the problem is laid out, we are ready to solve it. So we get rid of all of the extra stuff which I actually included so that you can see where we get the numbers from. So basically what we have 2 times items which cost 17 Rand, 1 times item that costs 45 Rand, 8 times item that costs 11 Rand, 1 times item that costs 2 Rand, and 22 times item that costs 3 Rand, 6 times items that cost 7 Rand. So now when you look at this thing, you remember your BODMAS again. So we start with the BODMAS. So I've already represented it here in a BODMAS manner. So the first thing we do, you say like, okay, this bracket looks like it has a lot going on. So you say 11 minus that 1 Rand, and you end up with this 12 minus 1 Rand, you get that 11 Rand. So that one will be done. Then from there, anytime you multiply anything by 1, you actually get the same answer. So that's what we would like to target next. Anything that is multiplied by 1, we can actually get rid of that bracket. So that's what I did here to say it's like you don't tell people that I've got 1 loaf of bread. You just say I've got a loaf of bread. So that's really like why. So anything that you multiply by 1, you'll get that thing. So that's what I did here with this one. It's also did with this one. And then anything else here that you see that was loose, I just got rid of it. So now that takes us to the next step whereby you say, you see, this 45 Rand just come back as it is. And again, this 2 Rand comes back as it is. And yeah, so now we are ready to work more. So again, remember when I told you that when you said a number multiplied plus the rand in brackets is the same as just multiplying the number, so you can get rid of the brackets because there's no mathematical explanation that goes through inside. So now with that being said, you continue. Now that's when you end up. So I try to align them correctly so that you can see 2 times 17, you get your 34, and then you get your 45 rand. 8 times 11, you get your 88 rands, and then you've got your 2 rand again here, and then 22 times 3, you get your 66 rand, and then plus 6 times 7, and that's how you get your 42. From there, you just punch these values into your calculator, and guess what you get as your answer? Get 167 plus 110 rand, and then your final answer is 277. So what I would like to do at this moment is to actually punch this in a calculator so that you can see as to how you would go about solving this. So okay, clear my calculator. So what I will say, it's like 2 multiplied by 17 plus 1 multiplied by 45 plus 8 multiplied by, okay, let's open the bracket here, 12 minus 1, okay, plus 1 multiplied by 2 plus 22 multiplied by 3 plus 6 multiplied by 7. Hopefully we see 277, and exactly that's what we see. So that is how you would be solving problems, and that is how you would verify the information using a calculator. So I'm done with this example. We can jump onto the next video for the next example.